Now, I think they're also sick from the Ebola, which is what we were here to talk about.
Okay, let me mansplain this for you in terms you can manderstand, okay? Because right now, sorry, but you look like a broken record. You're being like a fetishist dictator, okay? Swipe left. Okay. Because this might, like, shock you, but most Americans only use 10% of my brain.
Well, what about if I'm in the club?
Well, you definitely can't say in the club.
Why not?
Because I know the place you're talking about, and it's a Dave & Buster's.
I just feel like I can't say anything and you can say everything.
There's things I can't say, like toodaloo. Or skinny macchiato. Or thank you for your help, officer.
A building that you can tell used to be a McDonald's. And if the bar isn't your scene, head downstairs to see the Prozac Doobie Brothers.
What are the Prozac Doobie Brothers?
It's that thing of when a woman in a depression commercial gets better at the end, so they show her at a smooth jazz concert.
I'm not saying black people are like Ebola. I'm saying we're treated the same. I mean, nobody thinks about us till we show up in your neighborhood at your favorite bowling alley and go home with a few white girls. And then it's, oh, we got to do something about this.
But really, America, come on. You guys have Trump, but you call Putin crazy? This is like pot calling all my toes black. At least our guy is jacked. I mean, have you seen that photo of Putin shirtless on that horse? I mean, yeah.
Wait a minute.
But what about all the outdoor concerts, Michael? You know, I remember one summer, my daddy took me to see Little Richard. He said, son, that's the architect of rock and roll. It's the devil's music, and I'm gonna kill him.
That sounds hard.
Easy. Testimony in the impeachment hearing concluded in the House this week, and now the debate will shift to your house for Thanksgiving. It was reported last night that one of the stars of the hearing, Congressman Devin Nunes, who has resting SpongeBob face, according to AT&T representative Devin Nunes, he spoke with Giuliani associate Lev Parnas on the phone for more than 8 minutes, which, if true, would be the longest call ever completed on AT&T. And then appealed to Republicans on the committee, saying, when Trump's time has passed, how will you be remembered? Remembered? I barely know you now, and I think you're my congressman. I hate to break it to you, but the only way Americans ever remember a congressman is if he sent someone a picture of his penis. And we only remember that because his name was Wiener. He's the first president ever impeached in his first term, and he launches into a rambling Yelp review of appliances. And then Trump got the crowd to do the weirdest call and response I've ever heard. Listen.
Sinks, right? Showers. And what goes with a sink and a shower?
Mitch McConnell defended his plan for the trial, saying the country is waiting to see if we can rise to the occasion. I would maybe say you're not rising to the occasion, considering one senator fell asleep, Rand Paul was doing a crossword puzzle, and some Republican senators even brought fidget spinners to play with. I assume to symbolize how the founding fathers are spinning in their graves.
I mean, what if this is it? What if this is not how I want to be remembered? Sitting here pretending that I care about politics, wearing this fancy tie. Like, I don't need this. I mean, why am I hiding my drinking problem? You know, I just found out I might have a kid. New Yorker reporter Jeffrey Toobin has been suspended after getting caught masturbating on a Zoom call. And he's from the New Yorker, so you know that jerk was dry as hell.
Oh my God.
Whatever,
So
man. I stand by it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know what's going to happen with this election. The tension is just killing me. I don't know what this world's going to be after Tuesday. I may never see you again, Colin. I mean, we might both get drafted in the race war. It's not fair. You just married Scarlett Johansson, and I just bought an electric bike. We're both doing equally great.
Process. So your team.
Yeah.
Now your team, they want to get more poll watchers in there to make sure the counting is happening correctly.
Exactly. So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna get our poll watchers so close. We're gonna get this close. See, this is legally close.
Yeah, okay.
Nuts on back. That's where a poll watcher ought to be.
Mike Pence, who looks like a polar bear went to work, announced that the first two Space Force bases would be set up in Florida. I assume at Tomorrowland and Epcot Center. Officials at the Barcelona Zoo revealed that 4 lions at the facility tested positive for coronavirus. Even more shocking, it's because they attended a Hasidic wedding.
Mike Pence received the coronavirus vaccine Friday, which is the first time he's ever been okay with using protection. Mike Pence said when he got the vaccine shot, "I didn't feel a thing," which is also what he told himself over and over again after he saw Harry Styles in a dress. Sentenced to 14 years in prison for robbing a bank, said he did it because he decided to try something new. "I like that attitude," said his cellmate.
Officials in Amsterdam are hoping to reset tourism by moving the city's famous red light district away from the center of town. Okay, but take it from New York. When you drive out the sex stuff, that's when the Elmos move in.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who was the real-life model for Mo Sizlak, announced that more New Yorkers will be eligible for the COVID vaccine beginning next week. New Yorkers will have to provide documentation of their condition and answer medical questions like, "What's the matter, you?" Florida officials say 2 women tried to get a second dose of the vaccine by dressing up as grandmothers, which in Florida just means they dressed up as 35-year-olds. The FDA has authorized a vaccine from New Jersey-based company Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson will now pair the vaccine with needles from New Jersey's #1 syringe supplier, The Beach. We are almost...
Let's go through this agenda together, because we're going to realize, hey, we're all on the same page. We're all saying the same damn thing.
That's right. I'm saying we need at least $300 billion in clean energy tax credits.
And I'm saying 0.
See, same page. There's a lot of good stuff in this bill, like 12 weeks of paid family leave.
6 days.
6 whole days of paid.
Well, unpaid.
Unpaid 6 whole days.
Nice.
Not only that, he's the richest black man in America. A talented, legit genius who gave me 4 incredible kids. So, when I divorced him, you have to know it came down to just one thing. His personality.
Hello, thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, it is great to be back here at Saturday Night Live. And it is even greater to be hosting the show for my first and very last time. Now, for those of you that don't know, I worked here at SNL for 10 years, an actor's dozen, we say. You know, and it's so neat to be a small part of this show's amazing history.
Mr. Herman, may I ask the cause of the breakup?
No, that's personal.
Of course, Mr. Herman. Please write down this reference number in case we get disconnected. Do you have a pen and paper handy?
No, not really.
Wonderful, Mr. Herman.
Well, like the other day, we were walking by a cemetery.
Nope.
And he starts waving at someone, only there's no one there.
Do not like it.
So I say, who are you waving at? And he says, the man in the red jacket.
The who and the what now?
If I didn't believe this would save American lives, I would not have convinced my father to donate his body and his dog to this project. I mean, look what he's doing right now. He's defusing a bomb, for God's sake.
Doghead man! Doghead man! Doghead man!
He's investigating his own body. It happens. Doghead man. Doghead.
He's still eating his sandwich.
Look, Doghead.
My first guest tonight is here to talk about how he's pushing back against Biden's tyranny. You know him, Ted Cruz.
Well, hello. Hello, Laura. Hello, Laura. Thanks for having me.
Beard still going strong, huh, Ted?
Oh, yeah. My beard is like January 6th. Shocking at first, but sadly, it's been normalized.
It was all pimps and whores, junkies and perverts all over Times Square. Man, it was great. You'd go to CBGB's and Iggy Pop would puke on your face, and we liked it. Where did that city go, man?
No idea. And what is your question?
I don't have one. I just wanted to be a pain in the ass.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Fillmore.
Before I can delete and block him, he texts me back. He goes, "Hey, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that you got sober. You know, I only bought drugs to sell to you because I was worried about you and I didn't want you to get worse stuff off the street." I know, and I'm breaking up with this guy?
I also like Marshall the best. He's super brave and his jokes never miss. But do we feel safe? No! Listen to this actual 911 call.
Paw Patrol, we're ready to roll. This is Ryder. What's your emergency?
It's my girlfriend, man. She's not waking up. Her eyes are like rolled back. I think she's OD'ing, man.
Please hold.
Paw Patrol.
Unacceptable!
What's happening? You see anything?
I think she's expecting Tex to show up.
All right. Well, then you. What's your thing?
Oh, me? Let's just say I do raps and pranks. Maybe you've heard of my squad, the Boo Boo Boys?
I think you know the president has never heard of the Boo Boo Boys.